Hello and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 62. I'm your host. I'm comedian Tracey Carnazzo, and I'm joined by my equal co-host, Noelle W. Herzog, the Python comedian.
Oh, Python comedian. Funny, LOL.
Oh, wow, Noelle. That was such a good impression of a Python comedian.
What would your impression of a funny comedian be?
A funny snake?
A funny snake be?
I guess the same thing, probably.
Right. What's it going to be like? Knock, knock. Snake. Right. Saha. Great.
Actually, that's not even a funny snake. That's a snake that's in the crowd laughing.
That it? You know what? You're right. It is.
That's a snake watching a funny comedian.
Is it right? It would have to be more like your mother.
Right. Yeah. That was very good, Noelle. I almost for 1 second thought you were a funny snake instead of you.
What color snake am I?
What color snake do you want to be?
I don't know.
What color is a python?
I've thought about this before.
What color is a python?
No, is a python blonde?
Let's see. Python blonde.
I don't know about snakes.
Okay, so pythons have a print to them.
Well, I like prints.
Let's see. Python color. Snake colors.
It's so funny. We're not even recording BS and we're doing this right now.
Well, guess what? There's a lot. So there's there's various ball pythons.
Okay, I like being various. I'm various.
So it's
colored.
any color. It's any color. You could pick a color.
Oh, pick a color, any color.
Pick a color. It's like when you go get your nails done. Pick a color.
Upper lip too.
Upper lip. What colors? Depending on their local habitats they need for camouflage, coloring can range from elaborately patterned to bright green.
It would be nice to be
solid brown.
I don't want to be bright green or brown. I want like a fun, like not neutral, you know?
Right. I mean, look, there's some choices here.
Yeah. See, when I picture a python, it's the top picture is what I always think of. The yellow.
The yellow one?
Yeah, that's what I thought a python looked
like. Let's see. Python snake colors NYC. What color are they in New York?
There's pythons in New York?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Get the fuck out of here. Maybe like in Clinton Corners or Florida, New York or something.
Florida, New York. I don't know. I mean,
I don't think there's pythons in New York.
New York. Why? There's snakes in your backyard?
Yeah, they're like garden snakes, garter and garden.
Okay. I also don't know the difference. Guys, if you want more of this, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast where we discuss what color snake we would be.
Your part is getting lower already.
My part
it's only 3:35.
It's very deep.
You have a deep part.
Thank you so much. And you guys will be able to see my deep part if you join our YouTube, subscribe over there, because when we get 1,000 subscribers, we will start our channel on YouTube. It's going to be right there in the show notes. So you can go into whatever podcast player and just click on it right there. Or you could go to YouTube and search Trash Talk Podcasts. So that's going to be 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, and this show, Catfish Trash Talk.
Yeah, you guys are being ridiculous. Like, let's go.
I know. I was yelling about this on the phone with Adrian before.
Thanks so much for that.
Thank you. Okay. Season 8, episode 66, Reese and Jesica with 1 S.
God.
All right. So they go into their red office and there's like a weird chair. And I guess that was like his prank to Cammie.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Because she's in the ballpark chair or whatever.
Wow, guys.
Yeah. She's in the camping chair.
You guys are wild.
Put a python in the office. It'll scare her more.
Yeah. Get Noelle in the office.
I'll hiss at her all day.
You could be you could do your set. You could be a funny snake.
He could be a python in those clothes.
She could be a python in that chair. So we meet Reese. He's 30. He's from Asbury Park, New Jersey. He's a fitness transformation coach. He's a trainer.
A fitness transformation coach.
He's a trainer.
Yeah, he's a personal trainer.
5 months ago, he met Jessica Fox, who messaged him on social media. She lives 25 minutes away, but he's never met a woman in his life that hasn't made an effort for him.
How unlikable is he, though?
Okay, but how cute is he regardless?
Okay, first of all, I first saw him and I was like, pound me out. Okay. Then I'm like, but I hate your personality so much. You're so full of shit.
Right, but I'm like, just don't talk to me.
But then it's like, fist me. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Oh my God. This is raw and uncut, guys. You heard it here first. And you know what the best part is? The best
What?
part is that we have a ton of people on this show that actually listen to this podcast. And I can't wait to send this to Reese. I can't wait until Reese listens to this. Noelle is the color bright red. And again, you would see this if you joined our
It's
YouTube.
so funny because I've never read that.
Well, who says that?
I don't know where that came from.
It came
That
from your
came from
heart.
a portal in me
That
somewhere.
came from your heart and soul.
Oh man. But
Well,
yeah, Reese is hot.
a lot of weird stuff happened with her phone number. So they call him and they decide they're going to go to New Jersey. And this girl hit him up on Instagram. She's a live-in nurse. She's 25 years old and she lives in Howell, New Jersey, but she's from NYC.
Also, Asbury Park is Jersey Shore, right?
Yeah, but it's like close Jersey Shore. It's like
Okay.
very, very North Jersey Shore.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like very close to us. It's the closer of the shores.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Uh-huh.
And Howell, New Jersey is right by Six Flags Great Adventure.
That's pretty Jersey.
Yes. So this is
Yeah.
all South Jersey. So he had called to video and she didn't answer. And then she called back and he didn't pick up.
Because he's a busy guy. He's such a busy guy.
Quote, she wasn't sweating me. She wasn't needy. That's why he likes her.
Yeah, right. Okay. Because she's not needy. Great.
So he gives her his phone number and she calls and he doesn't pick up and she leaves a voicemail. And then he called her back and it was a Google voice number. So she gives him another number to call and then she leaves him a fake voicemail and we have to listen to it from a DC number.
Yeah. What's the point of this?
Okay. So this is what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know there's an app that you can use to make sure your calls go to voicemail?
I did not know that. I just know how to do that, but I didn't know there was an app for that.
How do you do it?
So you say you're at my house and it's like, oh, I got to call Matt, but I don't,
Right.
I want him to go to voicemail.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him blocked from your number. And while that's going through, I call him from my phone and I leave a voicemail.
Oh, so you need two phones.
Yes.
Okay. So there's definitely an app that goes right to voicemail.
How
because
does the app do that?
I don't know. It like bypasses the ringing.
That's so weird.
Yeah. And it goes right to voicemail. So
Also, who leaves voicemails anymore?
right. But I'm assuming that that's kind of maybe what happened. It's like, well, I called you back. So that proves that I'm real.
Sure. Okay. That makes sense.
Or either that or called and hung up real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's say.
There's always ways. Right.
So he said that maybe it's a lady that wanted more, but like kind of Neve kind of like talked him into that.
Oh, maybe it's someone who wanted a second night. Who wanted a second night?
Yeah. Like when you go to the Red Roof Inn and you went the second night for free.
Right.
No, it's not like that.
The second night. Shut up.
So they do an image search and they find this girl, Dee Dee, on the beach with 360,000 followers.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Clearly it's not real. This episode, usually I am pretty swift. I had trouble following it.
Okay. So you told me you had trouble following it. So I followed it so closely.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
So it goes to Dee Dee on the beach and then they
Right.
search the Cash App.
Right. Which is something they've been doing a lot.
Right. So then we find it's Raven from DC. She's a real estate agent. It's
Right.
not maybe not from DC, but it's a DC number.
Right.
And she's a real estate agent. Then they find another profile of Raven that's a singer on Instagram. And someone named Veronica comments on her Instagram, oh, let's do brunch.
Right.
So they contact Veronica. She calls back and they FaceTime with her. And she's like, yeah, we've been friends for years. We're good friends. We're good friends.
She
good
can't
friends.
stop saying the same thing.
She cannot stop saying how
We're good friends.
are.
No, but we're friends in real life. We're good friends. We're great friends.
Very, very,
It's
very
like, what?
convincing.
Yeah, it was so weird. Uh-huh.
Just keep saying it. So then 1 second later, quote,
Right.
Raven calls.
Eve is like, "Meh."
He's like, I don't know. This sounds like Veronica too.
Right.
And she said that she can't FaceTime. And then they ask her who Jessica Fox is. And she goes, I can't do this. I have to go.
Right. This is not how I wanted it to go.
But she's like, they're like, well, we asked you to have Raven call us and you said later tonight, but then you just
Right.
called us immediately.
Yeah,
So it
that's
was
so
kinda
weird.
like, I don't know. Is it?
Right. Like, but who are you? It's so fast. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of twists and turns, but life is full of twists and turns. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
I love BetterHelp.
Yeah. So life is full of twists and turns, and it is important to show up for yourself through it all. BetterHelp Online Therapy will assess your needs and can match you with your own licensed professional therapist in less than 48 hours.
Awesome.
I love using BetterHelp. We both use BetterHelp because we don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have to sit in traffic.
There's so many people that want to try therapy and they just, I don't know, don't do it because they're, it's harder than you think.
A lot of people are scared to go out or to face someone face to face in real life. I understand it's very overwhelming and scary.
Well, this is not a crisis line. This is not self-help. This is professional therapy done securely online, available to people worldwide. With therapy, it can take a few tries to find the right fit for you, and BetterHelp makes it easy and free to change therapists if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. I've changed my therapist before, and so have you.
Me too.
And it's just easy because you don't have to explain anything. You just click a button.
Okay. I was so anxious to do it because I thought I was going to have to explain myself. I thought it was going to be so weird, and it was not. It was so easy.
Well, BetterHelp is a great way to invest in yourself, and they have a special offer for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/catfish. That's 10% off your first month of online therapy at betterhelp, HELP.com/catfish.
All right.
Okay. All right. So moving on. So they go to Reese's dad's house to see him and tell him what they found.
His dad's flipping houses.
Okay. Is he?
That's what they said. That's what he said. I'm helping. My dad's flipping this house.
Well, it's a very nice house.
The house is very nice. I mean, I don't know if the first house was really his house or an Airbnb or what, but this house is really nice.
I honestly couldn't tell, but the first house was pretty cluttered.
It was. And there was also outside on the porch was bottles of Tide, which was so random.
Happening.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these profiles. Why can't Raven be in real estate and a singer? I mean, it's obviously not her because it's Dee Dee on the Beach's pictures.
Right.
Why do they never click the Apple Music link?
I don't know. I didn't even think about that. That's true.
It's very confusing.
Yeah. I see that. I didn't even think about it. It was more I don't understand. There are so many different names being used here. I don't understand who is who and what is what. Why are they making this so complicated? Why even call Veronica,
Right. Well, the thing is they need someone to pretend that they think it is.
Right. But there's never a follow-up.
Because this is what happens. When they film, they probably explain everything. And then in editing, things get cut out that needed to be there.
That makes sense.
That's what I think happened. So they text Veronica, and later that night at 10:15, they get a text back saying, "Hey, it's Raven. Can you talk?"
Right. It's okay.
I guess, they text Raven. They didn't text Veronica. Sorry about that.
Right. No, they text her. That's what I'm saying. It's so confusing.
So she calls back and it says spam risk. So basically it's a fake number. And they ask her if she's Jesica. And she said basically yes. And she said that he needs to be very open-minded because quote, I'm kind of kinky, but I need to know if he's adventurous.
And Cammie's like, well, what the hell does that mean?
Cammie goes, what kind of show do you have me on? Eve?
Right.
So she said that she'll meet him in New Jersey tomorrow.
And now I'm like, what the hell is going to happen? Is she going to have a leash out for this man? You know what I mean? What is going to happen?
And then Neve is like, well, is catfishing a kink?
Right. Which maybe.
Noelle, they get to meet her. Do you know where they go?
Catfish Park.
Turkey Swamp Park.
I was saying to myself, I wonder if Tracey knows this park.
Why would I know this park?
I don't know. Tracey, you're very cultured.
In southern New Jersey state parks.
Listen, you're cultured in the Hamptons. You're cultured in, I'll say, the Jersey Shore.
Am I? I've been there twice.
Yeah, I don't know. One more time than me.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like you know a lot of things.
Turkey Swamp Park. Okay. Well, I
Possum Holler pizza that I had in Ohio.
Shout out to Possum Hollow.
Possum Holler.
Holler it was, or hello? Possum
No,
holler,
holler.
possum.
Holler, yeah.
Okay.
Possum holla.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they have nasty talk. Reese says that him and Jessica have nasty talk.
But how nasty?
Okay, well, we find out because Neve's like, how nasty? Like, did she say that she wants to put whipped cream in your butthole? He's like, no whipped cream to my butthole. No, not that.
Neve,
what are you doing? How is that the first
Googling at night?
Why was that the first thing that you said?
Right.
Whipped cream in your butthole? Like you stick the whole. Can you imagine that thing that has teeth that the whipped cream comes out of?
I just fainted.
It's like a
Thank
getting
you
a
for
bite
that.
in the inside of your butthole.
Thank you for that one. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're a balloon knot.
Mm-hmm. But like inside the balloon knot, like the ham room of the butt.
Sometimes I feel like that's what's happening to me. Like now, I'm not feeling so great.
So you feel like there's a whipped cream teeth eating the ham room of your butthole?
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the bathroom enough times in a day,
it feels like you've had whipped cream in your butthole.
No, I feel like I've had the teeth.
It got a little nibble.
Uh-huh.
So Reese is like, why do I feel like I'm in a horror movies? They're in the woods.
Yeah, they're in the real woods though. This isn't like a catfish park like I was saying before. This is a real woods.
So here's my question. We're gonna meet up in a park. You and I. You stand in the middle of the woods with your back to me. And wait for me to approach you.
Do you know that I thought that was the Jersey Devil? That's what I thought. What I was seeing right there. I'm like, that's the Jersey Devil.
What's the Jersey Devil?
You don't know? There's like a like
you're more cultured than me. I'm more Hampton's Devil.
Okay, so apparently in Jersey, there's the Jersey Devil. It's like folklore. It's in the Pine Barrens, I believe, and there's supposed to be like this monster called the Jersey Devil.
Okay, well, we met the Jersey Devil.
Yeah, that's a real
Turkey
thing.
Swamp Park. This is like kind of like the Loch Ness Monster of Jersey.
Yes,
okay,
exactly, Tracy. That's Nessy. It's the Nessy of Jersey.
Well, let me tell you something. This is the messy Nessy.
Oh, this is the messy Nessy. This is it was like, what is happening here though?
Okay, so this person turns around and reveals that they're Remy. And this is a man that met him at the club. He said, me, you, and my girl hung out all night and you bought us drinks.
But is your girl Raven?
Your girl meaning your friend?
Right, I think.
Okay. So he said that he wanted to get to know him. And he said, quote, I only do this to people I'm attracted to. It's not catfishing.
But it's the exact definition of catfishing.
Yeah, but he only does it to people he's attracted to.
So the people he's not attracted to, he gives them his real Facebook.
Yeah, and that's not catfishing.
Okay.
And that is catfishing.
It's like, wait, what? Yeah.
So he said Raven's a friend that he used to talk to Reese. So he used his friend Raven's voice.
Right.
And her phone so that he could talk to someone on the phone.
Right.
And he said that he's like, you never even asked me if I was bi, and like he never asked him. So what is that? He's like, yeah,
because he has to ask him as a woman,
right? But he never asked him
because but he was buying time because he wanted Reese to trust him,
to fall in love with him.
Yeah,
yes. So he's wearing high-heeled clear boots, and this is where a good sock choice comes in.
You're so right, just like my clear Converse.
Yes, and he said that he really likes DL guys.
Right. So that's like
guys that are in the closet.
I remember going to the playground in New York City. I had so much
fun.
Oh
my God. I just unlocked a memory.
Yes. We used to go with Devon and it was all guys that were DL. It was supposed to be like that type of club. Very interesting. Yeah.
That's
what it was like a DL club.
So he's like, no, but like, it's not like I'm lying. And he's like, Cammy's like, no, when you're lying, it's actually not consensual if you're lying.
Right.
And
but then Cammy's like, you deserve to be with a guy that you don't have to be DL with.
Sure. But that's what his kink is.
Yeah.
So he said that he usually only talks to them for a week, but this got a little bit out of hand.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. He usually only talks to them for a week.
Sure.
So, Reese is like, oh my God, no, it's totally cool. I love you. You're great.
But that's the thing. It's like, are you just on this show to have a good name for yourself?
Yes.
Like, oh, look at this guy. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah. So he said he wants to be friends. He's like, listen, next time we go out, you're buying the drinks.
Right. It's like,
so,
okay.
All right. So now we have the checkup and, and he goes, by the way, I do hugs. He's like, so let's hug.
Oh, he hugs everyone. How many times did he hug Cammy this episode too, by the way?
I bet he hugged her a little extra. So 2 months later, they had hung out and he bought drinks. And
they had the best time.
They had the best time. And now he's seeing someone because that really just like set him free.
This changed his life. Yeah.
Okay.
What a dumb, terrible episode.
Okay. Tell me everything that you think.
I think that I don't know what was fake and what wasn't. but there was too many moving parts here. Also, who the hell was Veronica? You
Who
know
was
what
Veronica?
I mean?
What about Dee Dee on the beach?
There's no follow-up with
Whose
anything.
songs were these on
right?
Apple Podcasts?
This is what confuses me.
Apple
and
Music,
then it's
whatever.
like Reese is just here to make a good name for himself and
Yes.
to push his training.
Guess what?
What?
It worked.
Yeah, of course it did.
I mean, I'm not going to train with him. I'm not going to let him transform me.
Uh-huh.
But I will let him well, you're going to let him fist you. I'm going to let him kiss me. Just kiss me.
He's probably a very good kisser.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. It's annoying.
He's so good looking.
I know.
He's so good looking that like he could be the worst, but like you still can't say he's not good looking.
He doesn't even give everybody a second night.
He doesn't even give them a second night.
Yeah,
he has too many options. He's the kind of guy that opens a bag of cookies, eats one cookie, and throws the bag out because he's got so many bags of cookies.
Good for him.
He opens the cheese, he takes one bite, and he throws it in the garbage because there's a new cheddar right behind him.
Every night.
Yeah. Every night there's a new bag of chips.
Oh, Tracey. Do you think
dreamy.
It's going to get better from here?
For us?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, not for us.
Yeah.
For Reese,
you know, things have gotten way better for Reese too since this, because women are like, oh, look at him, he's so nice.
Yeah, like us. Oh, well, we don't think he's so nice. We just think he's very cute.
He is very good looking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all we think, though.
Yes, that's all. I don't think that anything else about him except for he's really good looking.
Well, I think that, and I think that Reese, I don't know if you've ever fisted anyone,
or if you're on the market
for a fister. For a fisty. But Noelle apparently is open to it, no pun intended. Yeah, she wants a little whipped cream teeth in her butthole.
I'm blacking out.
She wants a little bite, a little chew, a little
blacking
chomp.
out.
I hope my mom doesn't listen to this one.
Oh my God, I hope your mom doesn't listen to this too. I would be very ashamed.
Oh man. So yeah, I think that this is a fake episode. I think this is totally fake. I think it's so fake that the producers made this story so confusing that they confused themselves.
That's what it is.
And the editors couldn't even follow it.
Yep. That's what it is.
They
made it so confusing on purpose.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's like when you get in a fight with a man and he starts talking about crazy things, and then you're like, what are you even talking about? And he's like, see? So stop being mad.
And it's like, wait, what? Yeah.
And he's like, don't do it again. And you're like, I won't. What? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay.
Do you think that there is an update?
I think that this just happened just now, so there is no update. But I feel like Reese is the type of person that's going to post about this on social media forever and ever and ever. Like, check me out on catfish, check me out on catfish, check me out on catfish.
Did you find him on social media?
No, I didn't find him on social media because this was just filmed like a week ago.
You don't think that he's on social media?
No, I think he's on social media, but we usually don't do updates for such new episodes.
No, I'm sure he's on social media though. No?
Yeah, I'm sure he is. It's probably his fitness page.
Reese Fitness.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be fitness. Let me look.
Here, I think this is it. No, that's San Antonio, Texas.
Maybe he moved.
No.
I'm kidding.
This was filmed in the winter, so it wasn't that. It was long enough ago that he. Hold on, let's see. Reese Catfish Instagram.
That's so funny. I put up Reese Catfish and a restaurant came up.
Yeah, for some reason, it's not like coming right up. It usually does.
I know. Well, I'm telling you, it's these newer episodes. It's not as easy to find them as it is the older episodes.
What does he call himself? A fitness transformation coach.
Fitness transformation coach.
That's so stupid. Reese Fitness Transformation. Let's see. Coachipo. Let's take a reese McLean.
Really?
I don't know. Let's see.
Maybe.
No, that's not him. There are more than one of these people than these fitness transformation coaches.
Yeah, that's like a thing.
That's what they call themselves?
Yeah. It's a thing.
Let's see if this is someone. No, it's the same guy. He's not as cute. Imagine he's catfishing us.
Wait, he just had a filter on the whole time.
Maybe. Flow state fit. What is this? Is this my friend Reese? Yeah, I don't know. All right. Well, guys, if you could find his Instagram, you know where to go. Go over to the Catfish Trash Talk group on Facebook. You could follow us at Catfish Trash Talk on Instagram. And you could follow us, Noelle, at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you can follow me at Tracey Carnazzo on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Make sure you follow us on YouTube because you know what's going to happen over there. Also, patreon.com/trash talk podcast for all of our bonus podcasts, including Unexpected Trash Talk. We went back to season 1 and we're covering season 1. So watch along with us.
I love it.
Unexpected on TLC. Also, go to traceycarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming tour dates, all of our merch, and everything podcast related. Leave us an amazing rating and a great review on any platform that you listen to us on, because we get some great ones. We got one this week. It said, I crying face Mexico Mose.
Oh,
thank you for giving me life. It's like you ladies are in my mind and know what a hot mess this show is and why we love to watch it. Absolutely hilarious. And I can't wait to get wasted on virgin margaritas with you at Mexico Mose.
I would love to get virgin margaritas with you at Mexico Mose, especially maybe a strawberry one. Ooh. I also would love to know what people think of this episode. I feel like this is such a weird episode that I'm so curious if people think it's real, they don't think it's real, you know?
Yeah, I want to see. So go over to the Facebook group.
Post it in the Facebook group, guys. Don't DM me about it now because I don't love you.
No, it's because I don't want to hear
me about you. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.